Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maddie. Today I have a tutorial slash chit chat, get ready with me slash I need a look. It is warm, it is a little smoky, I've got some shimmer, I've got a really beautiful deep lip. The things that I talk about in this video relate to mental health and appearance and maybe a little bit of body dysmorphia. If those make you uncomfortable, then maybe don't watch this. But I'm gonna get pretty real about how I've been feeling about my life. So if you're interested in seeing how that's going, if you're interested in seeing this makeup look, then just keep on watching because I'm gonna show you. Okay, so we are up close with my eyes. I always see that every time, I don't know why. I'm just gonna quickly address the elephant in the room. I know you see it, I know I see it, and it is this bump on my eyelid. We have oil glands in our eyelids and underneath our eyelids, and mine just so happened to be clogged. I don't know if it's because I cry a lot or like what, but we're here now. So I'm just gonna do a pretty basic eye look, something that I've been doing kind of recently, but just a little bit more like zhuzhed up. I'm gonna go into this color right here, which is called soft brown, which I'm like really getting to like the bottom of the barrel here. I'm just gonna run that color through my crease and my outer corner, just really like blowing it out on the outside of my eye. This thing on my eye, it doesn't really hurt. There are some times where it does feel a little painful, but it's not hurting right now. In fact, I feel like it's going down. So that's a plus. This makeup is literally all about like making myself look good so I can feel good about myself. So I'm doing a really glam, gorgeous makeup look to make me feel good, because there are just some days, for me that's kind of every day, where you wake up and you don't like the way that you look in the mirror and you just like want to rip your face off. Just throw the whole body in the trash can. But I'm on a mission to make myself look amazing. Like so amazing that I cannot help but like stare at myself in the mirror and be like, hey girl, can I get your number? So that's what I'm doing today. And I've done this look, like I'm gonna do a zhuzhed up version, like I said, of the look that I do to work mostly now. It's kind of like my comfort look right now. Like it's so easy to do and it looks good and it takes like almost no time at all. But I'm gonna add lashes and like a really gorgeous lip and it's gonna look amazing and you're gonna love it. Next, I'm gonna go into this color right here. This is Brown Script from MAC. This is my custom MAC palette. This is Brown Script from MAC. It's like a nice, warm, ready brown. I'm taking that on a slightly smaller brush and I'm going into the crease in the outer corner again, like I did that last color. It is, I will say right now, it's like so hard filming a video and then having to like edit the video and like watch yourself talk and look at yourself. Like it is so hard doing that, like when you don't like the way that you look. Which is why like I feel like I've been absent for so long, also paired with just general laziness and complete lack of motivation. And I'm just kind of going back and forth and blending out that Brown Script color and making sure it's really blown out and well blended. I do a lot of blown out looks. I am not a cut crease precise blending kind of person. That's just not my makeup style. It never really has been, and I'm just not as good at it as some people are, and that's totally fine. So all my looks are a little bit blown out, but I mean it looks good, so. Next I'm gonna go in with Embark from MAC, this really pretty rich reddy dark brown color, reddish dark brown color. Taking that on an even smaller brush and I am going through the outer V here. It's really, really weird with this like lump on my eyelid to place the shadows, but I'm rolling with the punches. So I'm back at work now. I've been back at work for a month maybe a little bit more than a month. And let me tell you, the retail makeup space is so different. Just going back in with that other brush that I used to apply the Brown Script color, just kind of blending out the edges of that dark brown. I'm gonna pack a little bit more on though, just for some opaqueness, but I am just kind of making sure my edges are well making sure my edges are well blended. But yeah, so at work we have a like pretty strict no touch policy. Let me make something perfectly clear. I like these restrictions because truthfully, we are in a pandemic and you shouldn't be willy-nilly touching makeup because you don't know where it's been realistically. Like we clean it as often as possible, but like, I mean, people walk by when my back is turned and they could literally look at an eyeshadow and I wouldn't know. So But the no touch policy is literally like customers can't touch makeup, the product can't touch customers, I can't touch customers, and they cannot touch me, which I mean, the last one I'm totally fine with. But yeah, it's made my job like just so much harder and so much different, and like I'm rolling with the punches, but it's really, really hard when somebody comes in, they're like, oh, I've never worn a foundation before, and I'm trying to look for a foundation, and I'm just like, right now? You want me to match you right now? Next, I'm gonna go into the eyeshadow called Sweet Heat. It's a really, really pretty, like, deep champagne color. It's, oh, so pretty. And I'm going to apply this all over the inner portion of the eye. Like, you don't even need, like, spray on the brush. Like, it just goes on so beautifully already. And then again, I'm just blending back and forth, making sure it's well blend. So, I've been feeling very, rough lately. Not my best. I've just had a slew of mental illness things that are just kind of just happening right now, and it's not been fun. I've not been having a good time. I didn't ask to be here. Rolling with the punches. The biggest, like, most difficult thing, I have so much eyeshadow on my cheeks, it's crazy. The biggest, most difficult thing though is motivating myself to do things. So me and a few friends have started doing accountability days where we'll choose like 1 or 2 days a week and just go to each other's houses and like make sure we're getting shit done. This is Cameron, she's making sure I get this done.
While I do my real estate work.
Well, she does things as well. She's doing real estate work. Okay, so the top of my eyes are done. I'm gonna zoom you out. We're gonna do the face and then I'll finish the eyes afterwards. So I'm gonna zoom you out real quick. Okay, so we are zoomed out. Before I do anything foundation-wise, I'm gonna grab a primer. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer, which I really like. I think that it looks really gorgeous on the skin. I don't think that it's like poreless, really. I do have a couple more porous areas on my nose and cheeks. I don't find that it really does like a whole lot, but it gives an absolutely beautiful glow, and so that is why I wear it. Next, I'm gonna go in with foundation. I'm gonna use the Milani Screen Queen Natural Finish Foundation in the shade 170. I really like this foundation. It's a nice sheer medium coverage. Has a gorgeous like dewy, but not too dewy look to it. It's super duper pretty. I wish this was a different color, but that's not their fault. Actually, you know what? It is their fault. Here's why. It is drugstore's fault, and companies that sell makeup in the drugstore, it's their fault that they don't send testers, because I can never find a shade. I mean, not that I'm gonna find a shade in the pandemic, but you can literally never find a shade that matches you perfectly because you can't try it on. That's messed up. You gotta try it. I mean, not in the middle of a pandemic, but pre-pandemic, you gotta try it on. I'm just gonna do a little extra layering on some of the areas that I have more spots, but I am gonna go back in with concealer anyway. Next, I'm gonna go in with some concealer. I'm gonna use the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. This is in the shade Vanilla. I will say I switch up my foundation pretty frequently, but when I find a concealer that I really like, I kind of just stick with it, and I really like this concealer. Like, I mean, I don't even wear foundation anymore, to be honest, underneath my mask. Like, I literally do not. But I do wear a little bit of concealer underneath my eyes, and I wear some up at the forehead as well, like just to cover any spots up there. And this is the concealer that I choose. I switched it up a couple different times just to see like which one worked the best on its own, and this one by far was my absolute favorite. I love the coverage, I love the finish of it, and it's a drugstore concealer. Like, I think it's so, so good. The Milani foundation, I like it. I enjoy it, I think it's nice. This concealer, I love it. It's pretty good. So I do have a couple little spots along my face that I'm just wanting to cover up. So I am going to just grab my MAC Pro Conceal and Correct palette. There's concealer all over the inside of this. This is in light, and I am just concealing any areas that need to be covered. And then I'm just going to blend out that concealer a little bit. I did let it sit for like a minute, just to kind of let it get nice and tacky. So it's going to add a little bit more coverage. Okay, now that I'm concealed and perfected, I'm going to go in with the Hourglass Veil Translucent Powder. Recently to set my under eyes, like for work, when I'm not wearing foundation, I'm just doing concealer, I'll use the ColourPop No Filter powder. I actually do kind of like this. This is really, really nice. It's very smoothing, but it is pretty mattifying as well. I like the Hourglass one because it's smoothing, but it's not like overly mattifying either. But the No Filter one is pretty matte. However, if all you can see is like this, I mean, it makes no difference to me. I will do a video on my makeup routine with a mask because the way that I do my makeup now is like very, very different from how I'm doing it like right now at this moment. Next, I'm gonna move on to bronzer. I'm gonna add some warmth and some color back into my face. I'm gonna use the Milk Makeup Matte Bronzing Stick in Baked. Just gonna do a big swipe right there. I cannot believe how long this product has lasted me. Like, I've had this for a while, and honestly, like, it is really one of my all-time favorite products, like, just ever. I use it almost daily. Well, not anymore, but every time that I do like a full face of makeup with foundation and everything, I will use this because it is truly stunning. I love the color, I love the texture and the finish. It's just, stunning. And then for the forehead, I like to use a little brush because I don't want it to be too intense. I like it kind of sheer up here. I say sheer, but then I go and do that. Okay, to set that bronzer in place, I'm gonna use the MAC Studio Fix Powder in NC35. I'm so excited. Cameron just bought us Kacey Musgraves glitter t-shirts, and I'm like shaking with excitement right now because they're coming to us soon and I get to wear my glitter Kacey Musgraves t-shirt. Okay, now that I've literally over bronzed my skin, I'm gonna go in with some highlight. Did I grab a highlight? BRB. I'm doing makeup that makes me feel good, so I'm gonna use my favorite highlighter of all time, which is MAC Soft and Gentle Mineralized Skin Finish. Perfect champagne-y color, just literally glow from within in a compact. And I'm just booping my cheekbones and my nose, my upper lip, and my chin, and then just like whatever's left on the brush, just like gently brushed on the forehead. Okay, now I'm gonna finish up the under eyes. I'm gonna go back in with the soft brown color, that lighter brown. So I'm taking this color on the lower lash line and I'm smoking it out a little bit further down than I normally would. I'm really liking the way that it's been looking lately. It's just kind of like very like soft and smoky and like it looks kind of cozy. I don't know how to describe it. It's really, really pretty, and it's just like a smooth, like matte orange, like under eye. It's just really pretty. And then I'm just gonna take a little bit of the brown script color, and I'm applying that really close to the lash line. And then I'm going to take the dark brown color, Embark, and I'm going to apply that to the lower lash line as well. And then blending that out also, just making sure it's well blend. And then for a little bit of an inner corner highlight, I'm gonna go in with MAC Soft and Gentle, and I'm going to apply that to the inner corner of both my eyes. That's one of the other things that I really love about this highlight is like, I love using it as a cheek highlight, like more than anything, because it's stunning. I also really like using it as an inner corner highlight. I feel like it adds the right amount of shine without being like too bright, too white. And yeah, I just always think it like really makes a look pop, and I love it. This was the first highlighter that I ever bought, not this exact one, but this highlighter was the first that I bought, and I've actually gone through a few of these because it's truly like one of the greats. I'm also going to apply a little bit of eyeliner to the waterline. This is the Teddy Eye Kohl. I'm going to just do a thin line on the waterline. I don't want it to be like too messy. I just want a little bit of color right there to make the eyes look just a little bit more smoky. Next, I'm gonna go in with mascara. I'm gonna use the L'Oreal Bambi Eye Mascara. This is not waterproof. Usually I wear waterproof if I'm going to work or if I'm going out, but I don't really intend on keeping my makeup on for that long, so just going in with this one. But I really like this one. It makes the lashes look real pretty. Honestly, I could leave it with like just mascara and I would still love this look, but I am gonna add lashes. I'm gonna be extra today. For lashes, I'm going in with the Ardell Naked Lashes. They look like this, nice and wispy without being too much. I really just want like a soft wispy lash right now, so that's what I'm gonna go in with. Okay, so now that I have lashes on, I'm going to go and apply a lip, and I'm thinking of doing a dark vampy color because I want something that's gonna be like kind of sexy, and I wanna stand out a little bit and have something fun. So I'm gonna do ABH. This is Heather's liquid lipstick, but I need to grab a lip liner real quick. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the MAC Prep and Prime lip. This is just a lip primer. Then I'm gonna go in with Burgundy lip liner from MAC. This is just a nice burgundy lip liner. Okay, then I'm gonna go in with the liquid lipstick. Blunt. And this is the finished look. I hope you guys liked this video, liked me being open and honest about how I'm feeling and myself and what's going on with me. Thank you guys for watching this video, sticking along for the ride. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a like, and if you'd like to see more of me, then just hit subscribe. Thank you again so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.